This is the latest announcement from Shift Up, and Stellar Blade has sold, not players engaged. Let's be clear about this. Stellar Blade has sold 3 million copies. Now, from what I can tell, this is combined from PS5 and PC, but who cares? Like, holy crap. I would venture to guess, based off of the early numbers, that PC has sold well over 1 million already. Well over. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already surpassed PlayStation 5 sales. I really wouldn't be surprised, which is insane because it's been out for 5 days. It's been on PS5 for over a year. Like, holy crap. Stellar Blade tweeted out, "To all players around the world who have shown love for Stellar Blade, we extend our deepest gratitude and respect," with a pretty badass photo, to be honest. And I love how they go with the over 3 million copies sold. And here we go. Classic Hypnotic. That's great and all. And I'm happy for you. But we all really want to know how many players engaged, please. That's how we truly determine how the product is doing. Sales don't matter. Thanks. Now, I wonder how many people think he's being serious here. Because my goodness, according to him, this post went exactly as expected. Unfortunately. That doesn't, bro. Fuck that metric. I want to know how many Gooners finished. Oh, I see what you did there. Alec Baldwin's finger. Gotcha. Alucard. Hypno, no. Bad Hypno. Don't make me Lippy Flop Boy. And here we have the first person actually taking it seriously. Sales matter the most for single-player games. The f you talking about? Laugh my ass off. This ain't a multiplayer game. Wait a second. I'm blocked by someone who is not that intelligent. Color me shocked, guys. I'm actually glad that they blocked me, because if those are the type of people that are blocking me, I'm doing something right out here. AC Shadow's 3 million players. Remember when all the journos ran with this one too? And they were like, "Oh yeah, take that, chuds. We own you. We own you." Classic. So most people aren't falling for it. Not as many as I thought. Oh, look at this. Here we go. And by the way, Hypno is demonetized on X, for all the tards out there that continue to forget this. Unless you don't believe him, which is another matter altogether. "I know your broke ass needs engagements for the pennies X pays, but these are actual 3 million copies. No players reach/engaged. BioWare BS. You can't purchase a monthly sub or rent this game. Not on PC or PS Plus. Want to play? You buy. These are copies sold, little bro. QQ more." They're being sarcastic, idiot. And making fun of Ubisoft. So Hypno definitely cooked with this one, as per usual. I got to give him credit where it's that was amazing. But you know who isn't a big fan of this these days? And someone who is getting completely roasted by a one JayViper? That would be Paul Tassi over on X, where, yes, I'm blocked by him. But don't worry, because I can still screenshot. Paul Tassi states, "The Stellar Blade curve is interesting, as you can see just how Asia-focused it is. Prime gaming time in the West is pretty much its daily low point." And then he tries to cover his ass because he knows what he's doing. And he's like, yeah, but no, I'm not saying what you think I'm saying, guys, even though there's no other reason to say what I just said, except that's what I'm trying to say. Tweet screenshot prevention. I am not saying this is bad. What exactly are you saying, Paul? Please indulge us because I am confused. It almost sounds to me like you don't count Asian people as people or they don't count as much as other people. I'm struggling with this one. I don't know what to do with this. And I took this and I quote tweeted and I said, ... Asians don't count as people anymore? What the like I'm blocked by him, so I saw other people tweeting this out laughing at it, and I saw it and I had to go to his profile while I'm blocked because I'm like, there's no way he actually said this can't be a real tweet. He actually said it. He said the quiet part out loud and then tried to cover his ass to be like, well, I don't mean it in like a racist way. I'm just saying that Asians don't matter. Like, bro, what? What the hell? If this was Dragon Age of Veilguard, the game that Paul was running hard defense for, or Concord, or any other games Paul was running hard defense for, do you think he'd say this? Do you think he'd be like, well, it's only because, Europe and China, a bunch of hornballs, that's the only reason that those games are selling? He would not bring it up. It's only because it flies in the face of his ideology, like with all of these activists that are trying to portray themselves as journalists in the game industry, and they might not even see it themselves, especially for Paul. I don't think he even sees it himself, where he is someone who is completely entrapped by his own ideology, where he's like, I don't mean it this way, even though only someone completely entrapped in their own ideology would say this. And you're trying to say you're not. It's like, bro, what else are you trying to say with this? What else could you possibly mean by this? What point are you trying to make? A sale is a sale. Why would someone who lives somewhere else buying it mean any less than someone else buying it somewhere else? It's more people. So maybe you could argue this game, I know, crazy thought here, ready? A Korean game being sold to people that are Korean or other people in the area. Wild thought. I know. Try to stay with me here. But there is something to be found with this demographic that might actually appreciate games that are created for them. It's almost like they know their audience, something the West completely forgot about probably 20 years ago at this point. It's wild. Nobody says, why did Paul delete that tweet? I didn't know he deleted it. Did he? Did he delete it? Maybe it's because this went hyper viral for me. 7,800 likes in a day. My posts usually get like 150 likes. Maybe if it gets like pretty viral, it'll get like 300, 350. A crazy good one for me will get like 1,000. 7,800. We're getting on 8,000. We're getting approaching. This will get to 10,000, if not more likes. This is a day old. 7,800 likes. He got completely roasted with this. Like, what were you thinking, bro? You told everyone who you are. You literally admitted it, and you thought you covered your ass by saying, hey, guys, you think I'm a bigot, but I'm really not because I'm telling you I'm not. Like, that doesn't make you not that. That's what we're fighting against. Oh, the irony in all of this. It's great. But like I said, JayViper has been completely roasting him. And here's a post from JayViper, which they're trying to community note right now because they're trying to say that Paul Tassi does not, what they say, Paul Tassi does not find Tosh attractive or something like that. I'm like, nowhere in this meme does he say that he finds Tosh attractive. He's just saying no to Cellarblade and yes to Tosh. That doesn't mean he finds Tosh attractive, which I would argue, I think he did say something about that, but I'm not even going to try to imply that because I don't remember exactly and I don't want to try to have to go there. But yeah, Jay has been completely cooking Paul and ratioing him. This one went hyper viral, almost 500,000 views, almost 5,000 likes on that one. I think there's another one. Yep, this one too. Paul Tassi, his wife. Careful, by the way, JayViper. I made memes of Alyssa and she sued me. So good luck out there. Memes they don't like memes if they go viral, if they're in them. They don't like that. Paul Tassi, how's work today? Me. Hundreds of people are calling me gay because they have convinced themselves I find one video game character attractive instead of another video game character. Wife, okay, you can go help me get a bottle warmed up. And Paul, instead of blocking Jay, which is what he did to me, quote tweeted him. And this is 6,700 likes. Okay. This is 5,000 likes. So not completely ratioed, but definitely getting there. And it goes to show, by the way, because Paul Tassi's been in the industry for a long time, but he went down a very woke path. And I don't believe Paul Tassi was ever this bad before. I don't know what happened. Something happened where he got completely engulfed in this whole woke mind virus stuff, and he fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I guess once you go down that path, instead of digging yourself out of it, you just double down, triple down, quadruple down, and it just gets worse and worse, and the death spiral of TDS just overtakes you. Yeah, good point, Darksis. HR brainwash. Exactly. But yeah, I think that was pretty much all with Paul. Was that? Yeah, that was all with Paul. But man, he's not the biggest fan of people, I guess, non-Western people buying a game for some reason. I'm so confused. Tycho Dragon says Paul Tassi became the wife in his marriage. Potentially. I know, Vine. I didn't mean like he has credibility. I mean like it's almost like he was in the industry for so long that he went a certain spiral. I don't feel like he always was like this. Maybe he was and I didn't notice, but I feel like 10 years ago he was a different dude. Like now he's lost. He's a completely lost cause. Anyways, I'll leave that one there. Because my goodness, I could go on rants about Paul Tassi for quite a while. See, Alyssa, it's not just you. It's a lot of games journalists that I disagree with ideologically. We're allowed to do that still in this free country, as much as you want to sue people over it.